Hey guys, Midwest Picker here. Welcome to the eBay Cave. If you're new to my channel, thanks for being here. My name is Dave. I'm a part-time reseller, part-time YouTube content creator. I'm a full-time nurse, full-time father, full-time dad, or full-time husband. So I do reselling part-time. If you're interested in knowing why I do this channel, if you go all the way down to episode 1, I explain what this channel is all about. There's also a link in the description down below, not too far, that gives you a direct shot to episode 1. It's a really old video. The production value is sad. The lighting is poor. This wall is blank. It's kind of comical, but hey, if you want to see how I got started, that's a great video. So I said in my last video, I assumed sales were down for me personally for February because people were waiting on their tax refunds. I had a great January. Sold a whole bunch of stuff. February so far this month, I've only sold like 10 items. And then in the last 2 days, I've sold 5 items. So for me, that's a ton. 2 yesterday and 3 today. I've never sold that much before. So that's pretty cool. I've got like 203, 205 items listed on eBay, about 9 on Mercari. Mercari is pretty much dead. I don't know if I'm going to continue with that or not. So yeah, I'm down to $199 because I've just been selling like crazy. So I got to get back to listing. I try to list multiple times a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. And I know the advice is to list every day, even if it's one item that'll help sales. And I believe that probably does. I did recently change my handling time from 3 days to 2 days. So I think that might help a little bit too. Who knows? So I'm going to talk about the 5 items that sold. One of them I messed up the shipping on, which you'll understand when you watch my videos. If you subscribe and you watch them, I tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't hide anything. I don't make up profits and say, you're going to make $10,000 a month. You know, you'll never hear that from me. I'm going to tell you what I bought, how much I paid for it, what it sold for, where I got it from, and how it will ship, and probably, if I can, how much it will ship for. So really helping out new people to reselling, not just eBay, but anything. The number one piece of advice I'd give to anybody that's thinking about reselling or new to reselling is research shipping. That will bite you every time if you get it wrong. Everything else like photography and titles and descriptions, that'll come with time. But if you mess up shipping, it can be a huge, expensive mistake. So let's get into it. This one is a cutoff blade. I actually have it right here. This is for cutting cement and masonry. I paid 50 cents for this at a thrift store. It sold for full price of $7.95. I have best offers turned on for all of my items. They did not send a best offer. They just paid up. This has been on my eBay store for a year. I can't say if I recommend it or don't recommend it. I bought 3. The first one sold right away. This one took a year and I got 1 left. So shipping is first class, about $4. And yeah, not bad flip. 50 cents into about $8, so not bad. The next item is these shoe inserts. I guess you could use them for work boots too, but these are just padded insoles for shoes. They're not Dr. Scholl's. Those would be real expensive. I've never heard of this brand before. Yeah, so yeah, these sold, let's see, I paid $4 for these. Full price $19.95. Best offers on. They didn't send me an offer. They paid full price. Calculated shipping is $4.60. So occasionally I'll do calculated shipping just as an experiment to see how it goes. So these will easily go like in a poly bag. They're kind of indestructible. I'm not worried about that. Got these from a thrift store. I paid up a little bit, so $4 into $20, not too bad. Next item is this little yoga strap. Never even knew that these things existed before, but I found these at a thrift store. These were $12.95. I took a best offer of $8. I believe I paid, you know what, I forgot to write it down. I don't remember what I paid. I think I paid $2. I'm not sure. It's on my Instagram, so I'm probably getting it wrong. But I got $8 for it. I just wanted it gone, so I took the best offer. First class shipping, about $3.50. This was from a mom and pop thrift store. I thought it would go for more. I looked up the comps and they were like $13, $15. So for $2, I thought, why not? And I don't know, I got impatient and I took a best offer of $8. The next item I'll have to put a picture up because I already shipped it off. This is Oakland A's pewter belt buckle. I bought 4 pewter belt buckles at a flea market last fall for $1 a piece. Very slow to sell. They had a little tiny pinhole at the top, and I'm guessing, and I'm not a belt buckle connoisseur, but I'm guessing that little hole at the top is for like a lapel pin or a medallion or something that you can customize the buckle. I don't know, but I disclosed that in the description. No problem. I sold 3 of them. I've got 1 left. I think it's a U.S. Navy one. So this one was $15.95. I took a best offer of $10 plus shipping on top. I got this, like I said, I got this at a flea market. Actually, I wanted to move these because it's been a while, about 6 months, so I changed the shipping to free shipping. So I did take a little bit of a hit. I paid $4.75 for shipping on that, so not a lot of profit on that one. I just wanted to move it. The first 2 sold full price, $15.95 plus shipping on top, so I made a pretty good profit on that. So 4 belt buckles, $1 a piece, at a cost of goods of $4. So overall net profit maybe $25–30 for all 4 buckles. Just takes patience if you're willing to do that. Would I do it again for $1? Maybe. I would check the condition much closer this time. I think had they not had little holes drilled in them, they might have sold for maybe $17–18 a piece. So always be careful with condition, especially glass. I've covered that in a previous video on how to purchase glass. And then you have Tim from Over the Years and Josie. They have a great glass channel on YouTube. In my channel on how to ship glass or how to purchase glass or sell glass, you have to be very careful on condition. People that collect glass, they want it to be as perfect as possible. No cracks, no chips. If there's gold gilding and it's a little worn off because it's super old, like 1800s, turn of the century, 1920s, 30s, that's kind of expected. That gold plating is just super thin. I mean, less than paper thin, so it is going to wear. But absolutely no cracks or damage or chips or anything. These belt buckles are pewter. I thought, you know, they look fine to me. I probably didn't have my reading glasses on, and I didn't notice that teeny hole, so they still sold. Not a big deal. This last one is a coffee mug, and I promised at the beginning of the video I would tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So some of the goods were like the shoe inserts. I guess that was good, $4 into 20. The bad was, I guess, the belt buckles. That wasn't that good. The yoga strap, not that big of a profit. The ugly is this cup. I picked up this cup and held it in my hand, and I made the big mistake of guessing the weight. I thought it was 12–13 ounces. With careful boxing with bubble wrap, it would go like 15.9-ish, and I could still sneak it out as first class. So I listed it as first class shipping. I charged a $3 flat rate, and I'm not going to get into all the shipping options. You can watch my how to ship video. There's lots of opinions on that, free shipping, calculated, flat rate, all that stuff. When I first list an item, I just like to make it easy. I estimate the cost, and I do flat. First class $3, first class $5, priority $9.99, whatever. And it usually, if the item sells right away, the people wanted that item, and they don't care what the shipping is. If the item languishes for 3 months, 6 months, then I will consider, you know what, maybe I should do free shipping and figure the shipping cost into the price and kind of move the numbers around a little bit. So for this item here, I assumed it would go first class. It did not. I wrapped it very carefully in bubble wrap. I put it in a 5x5x5 box, packaged it up super nice, threw it on the scale, which is right over here. Came in at 1 pound, 2 ounces. I about wanted to cry. A grown man almost cried. It had to go priority mail, variable rate by size, weight, and zip code. And the shipping was $10.25 because, of course, this buyer was in California. And that's another thing, too. I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory. I live in Michigan. Of these 5 sales in 2 days, 3 of them, the customers are in California. I'm not saying eBay is, I don't know, trying to push my items to people that live the furthest away, so the shipping is the most and the eBay gets higher fees. But, man, I sell a lot of stuff to California. I don't know. There's more people in California, but it just seems kind of weird. I sell a few things to Ohio, Indiana. I've never sold an item to Wisconsin or Missouri. I don't know why. Some people have bought from me right here in Michigan, just 50 miles from my house. That's really cool. I like that. So enough jibber jabber on that. So this coffee mug, I paid about $1.50 at a Goodwill. I did look it up. It is very collectible, a really cool mug. full price, $13.95. They did not send me an offer, and I had best offers turned on. So you can figure out the percentage there. I think off the top of my head, about 30 to 40% of the time they send a best offer, and the rest they don't. They just pay up. So this guy paid up $13.95 plus $3 shipping, so $16.95, and then I had to eat $10.25 in shipping. So I don't know, $2 net profit, $3 net profit. It's a learning experience, a costly one. So if you source coffee mugs, let me get this nice one here a second. So here's a really nice one I bought at a Goodwill. This thing is heavy duty. It's in my eBay store right now. It's really nice. It's like a black and tan. They have a website. You can buy this brand new from the website for $16.95 plus shipping. So when you source something like this, don't just look it up on eBay and look up comps, because some ridiculous people want super high prices. I went to the website. I Googled it, and I found the website. You can buy this today for $16.95, brand new. So don't get crazy with prices. Just because somebody 2 months ago sold one for 25 bucks, they got lucky. It doesn't mean you're going to. So this is in my eBay store. I think it's $13.95, $14.95. Maybe I'll put a picture up here. I can't remember these things. But then you have to be careful with shipping. I definitely weighed this bad boy, and it's way over a pound. So I got the shipping right on this one. But this coffee mug that I sold, I got the shipping all wrong because I thought I knew what it weighed, and I didn't do. What I should have done is weighed it, wrapped it in bubble wrap, stuck it in a box, and then re-weighed it and got an accurate weight, and then figure out the shipping there. So we all think we know what things weigh, and we can just, yeah, that feels like 12 ounces. Well, no, it's not. It's 18 ounces. So that's a costly mistake. So that's what sold, guys. For me anyways, 5 things in 2 days is exciting. I just don't hardly ever do that. But that's the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you're new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. If you have any questions at all, put them down in the comments. I love to answer questions. Shoot me an email. My email's down there. If you want an easy way to connect with me, just go to MidwestPicker.com. That will link you to, let's see now, Instagram, YouTube, which you're here already, my Facebook page, my eBay store, and my Macari store. I think that's everything. But check out MidwestPicker.com, and I'm happy to answer questions. I do it all the time. So that's it. I'm excited. I hope this continues with these sales. It's really cool, and I'm really happy. So it's March 4, I believe. So welcome to March. The weather's getting nicer. The predictions or the forecast, 40s, even 50s. So I've got auction fever. I call it auction fever, but it's mostly flea markets and garage sales. I'm just excited to get out there. I'll probably buy everything I can get my hands on. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.